All right, guys, so I already went ahead and I removed the supercharger belt, which is this green one over here, and I removed the accessory belt, which is that one over there. And now I haven't started yet, so we're gonna find out if the noise is actually coming from the supercharger or it's coming from the engine itself. I did spin the supercharger by hand, and I'm not hearing any noise like from the bearings, which I was hoping to expect because it's a lot easier to rebuild the blower than it is to rebuild the motor. So we're gonna start it up and see if that noise is still there. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be. The key is, where'd I put the key? Right over here. I'm gonna put the jump box on it. Let's go ahead and give it its first start and see if that noise went away. There it goes. And the battery's fried. Give it one more time. Come on. Let me move the battery cables around, see if that helps. That jump has some good juice in it. The battery must be really really dead. He did say it was sitting for a while, so that kind of makes sense. Let me shut these lights off. There we go. Oh yeah, it's still there. Coming from this side over here. Yeah, it's still making the noise. It's coming from the passenger side. So I did see, I did read some of the comments, and people were asking to check the exhaust manifold bolts. Probably broke or snapped off, and that's what's making that ticking noise. So I'm gonna lift it up. I'm lifting just the front end off the ground, just so I have enough room to slide under there. And then we're gonna start it back up and see if that noise is coming from that spot. If not, it doesn't, there's a lot of smoke in here now. It doesn't sound like it's a lifter. Like a lifter doesn't have that tapping noise. But we'll take it one step at a time. I do wanna install my scanner, which is right over here. And I got my other tool to bypass the gateway module, and then we're going to see if it has any misfire codes to see if one of the cylinders are misfiring, and if it is, that'll make sense on if that lifter is bad. So let's go ahead and install the scanner first. I'll scan it for codes. The check engine light is on from the last time that I scanned it, and it was because of the low voltage from the battery. I didn't see any other code, so let's get that scanner connected and we'll see what's going on. All right, so I got the scanner installed. It should bypass the gateway module. We're about to find out now. So we'll put it in accessory mode, or run mode, I'm sorry. We'll go home. All right, go scanner. I'm gonna close the door so it stops making that noise. All right, so my scanner only reads up to 2018, but we should have the same access to like a 21. So 2018, we'll do manual ID. We'll do charger 6.2. Okay. We'll do display all systems, because if you do fitted, it'll show you only the 2018 stuff. So there you go. Unable to communicate with the secure gateway module. That's because I bypassed it. So now we can read all the codes. So we'll do a scan. That just because it has a tune on there. I don't think I ever talked about this, but if you ever tune your car, that's better. If you ever tune your car, it will set this code into the PCM. So if you go to a Dodge dealership or to get any warranty work done and they scan your car, they're going to automatically void your warranty because of that. But as so far, only the engine code is that. And then these were the low system voltage codes from the dead battery. So I don't see. Let's go back here. Let's go under engine. I hope you guys can see this. Engine. Continue. So I can't check for misfire because I don't have the updated scanner. So let me see if I can get lucky and just pick any of them. Do engine. Continue. Let's go with this one. Let's do data. Engine. I just want to see if it has any misfires. Okay, so we'll check off all the rest of the stuff that I don't need. It's pretty cool if you guys get one of these. I bought this like 6 years ago, but there's a lot of stuff that you could check through this. I know they have updated ones and newer ones now, but these scanners aren't cheap, so the older ones still work fine for what I need it for. I'm going to show you that now. This thing got so old, like even the Wi-Fi stopped working on me. Once it loads this up, I'm going to start it, and then we'll uncheck all the other boxes and keep it checked just for the 8 cylinders to see if it has any misfires. So we'll check that. You'll go down. Okay, so we'll do this over here to uncheck them all, and then we'll go through. There should be an option to select for misfire count. Let's see if I can find it. Engine temp. So I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. Let's check one more thing. I don't think it has a misfire, but I just want to make sure. Throttle accessories ignition. Okay, let's go back one more. There should be an option for like a misfire count, and I've seen that before. System test. There you go. All right, so we're gonna start it. See how it says misfire count? All right, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Damn, man, this is dead battery. Come on. Shoot. Let's go check if the jump box got drained. If it is, I have to stop recording for a second, let that charge up. Yeah. Damn it. Let me try one more time. I gotta order a new battery for this thing. Yeah. At least I found it, so let me put the jump box on charge for a few minutes, and then we'll try it again. I'm hoping not to see any misfires from any of the cylinders, because that means it could be like a spun out lifter. It could be a lot of things. So let's keep it here. Why did I do that? Oh, because the ignition turned off. Let's keep it here for a second. Let's charge that jumper, and then we'll come back to it after the jump box has enough juice to start it. All right, back in the garage. It's been about 3 hours, so this should be full charge and enough to start this thing up. I did order a new battery as soon as I left there, so we should have that tomorrow. But I just want to check that misfire real quick, if it has any, so we can move on to the next step. Yeah, that battery is real dead. We got the key. Where's the key? Right over here. Let's go ahead and start it. The scanner should still be in there. All right, here it goes. Turn these lights off. Man. Well, I think the battery, the jumper cables aren't attached right. That should be better. All right, do the same thing. I don't even know if that's the right one, but it worked the last time. System test, misfire. So it doesn't have a misfire, because usually if it does, you'll see that number going up and down. Yep, no misfire from the cylinder. It's actually running really good. Cylinder 7, cylinder 8. Let me give it some gas. Not too much because it's cold. It's not missing. But at the same time, the ref count isn't going up. So it could be not reading correctly. It doesn't feel like it's missing either. So I'm gonna go with it doesn't have a misfire. Let's go back out there one more time and try to listen for it. I'm gonna pull it out because that smell is gonna stink in here. Okay. Let's see if we can hear something real quick. That's from inside the motor for sure. That does not sound like a like an exhaust leak or a broken stud. So honestly, I'm not even gonna waste my time with lifting it up and trying to peek under there. It's already too hot to risk getting burnt. But the next step is gonna be taking it to the shop, and we're gonna start pulling the motor out and start to dig into it and try to find out what's the issue. I'm gonna go with it's probably one of the lifters that spun out, but it doesn't sound like a lifter issue. So it could be anything, honestly. So we're gonna start tearing it apart, and then as we go, I record the whole process. But as of now, that's gonna be it for today. I was hoping that the supercharger was the issue, but it wasn't. So we're gonna get a new battery in here. I'm gonna reinstall the belts. So we take it to the shop, and then the next video will be getting into it and hopefully getting it fixed and get it retuned. The whole point of the car coming here was to get it retuned. But the customer also wanted me to check out that noise, and the noise was way worse than what it sounded like in the video that he sent me. So we'll get it taken care of. Let's get that noise fixed, and then we'll get it retuned, and we'll have a couple more videos of us driving this thing around before it gets reshipped to the customer. But that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you guys subscribe if you're new, hit that like button, and I'll see you back on the next one.